The maritime sector remains the backbone of Nigeria's trade and a vital artery for national development, with over 85% of our internal trade conducted through the ports. The efficiency, transparency, and competitiveness of our maritime infrastructure directly shape Nigeria's economic future.
It's not impossible to automate the ports in Nigeria, but we have to have a very, very high level of superior thinking and superior reasoning. If you look at the ports that we have, they were built quite a long time ago, and for some reasons we've allowed even non-port activities to crowd ports, and all these people or even infrastructure or whatever will need to be resettled, and that's going to take quite a lot of commitment to do, which may even make automation more expensive. As you would have realized from my presentation, automation is 3 stages. That is the offshore, the yard automation, terminal automation, and then the hinterland. And all of these need to be connected. So the best way, if you look at it, the cheaper way to do it is greenfield, or you have to embark on massive resettlement of people.
In an era defined by digital transformation, the push towards smart ports, automated operations, and competence-driven administration has become not just desirable but inevitable. Our port must evolve to meet global standards of efficiency, environmental sustainability, and safety. The discourse is therefore not just a conversation, it is a call to actions. It is a platform to examine how modernization and automation can define port operations, how effective regulation can foster growth while ensuring compliance, how competent administration can drive performance, and how capacity building can sustain progress in an increasingly digital maritime ecosystem.
Here you can see the theme. We're talking about automation, regulation, and all that. And you have heard key players in the industry speak to these issues. It is up to us to now escalate these issues to government policy makers so that they will take corrective measures. It is not just enough to establish a port in Lekki. How do you move in cargoes and move out the cargoes? Those are the issues we are looking at. It is not just enough to build a port in Apapa. How do you move the cargo to Apapa and take them out? Congestion is already building. Gridlock is already coming back. How do we handle that? Somebody has told us today that if you want to make this port functional, you have to pull down a lot of structures. Houses will go, roads you have to expand, so much to do. That's the way to go, whether they believe it or not. And the issue of tank farms has also been raised. So many tank farms in Apapa. Somebody told us here that there was a fire in US for 3 weeks. We thought that technology, sophistication, firefighting equipment and everything. In Nigeria, a house will burn from morning till night, nobody responds. So God help us. If something like that happens in Apapa, what are we going to do? But there are agencies who are giving approval. As we speak, there is a tank farm being constructed at Ijora there. Take about 2. When we are saying they are too much, they are building more.
As Nigeria charts a course toward becoming a leading maritime hub in West and Central Africa, modernization of our ports stands as both a challenge and an opportunity. Automation promises speed, accuracy, and transparency, but it also demands new skills, fresh regulatory approaches, and adaptive governance. The national discourse is not merely a reflection of where we are, but a vision of where we must go. The journey towards modern, automated, and efficiently regulated ports begins with the right conversation, the right commitment, and the right collaborations.